Yellowstone Supervolcano has been hit by 17 earthquakes just today, the biggest being magnitude 3.7 quake and the swarm of earthquakes, and I counted each one of them, in the northwest part of the caldera. And we've had an increase of quakes lately, and people are, well, the geologist, USGS, is keeping an eye out on what's happening. This is the area of the caldera there. Let's take a look at the maps to see what's going on. This is the Yellowstone Lake over the caldera. This is the area of northwest Wyoming, where we have Yellowstone Supervolcano. Hebgen Lake is also part of the supervolcano, even though it's in Idaho. Let's pull out a little bit. And this is the activity. These, I've counted every one of them, 17 quakes, the biggest being 3.7 magnitude, and this is right over the roof of the volcano, which is only 3 miles down from the surface. And you can even see the outline of it right here. This is, the whole thing here is the caldera of Yellowstone, one of the 22 supervolcanoes of the Earth. And the second active, there's two active supervolcanoes in the United States, Yellowstone, as we know, and Long Valley Caldera in California. Yellowstone has over 10,000 hydrothermal areas and 60% of the world's geysers. And this is the earthquake like nobody ever, well, it's winter time there. People are not visiting in winter that as much. It's very cold. And yet 35 people reported feeling it to USGS. And if we take a look at the frequency, of course USGS stops it at a certain box, a square. Let's put in our faults. You can see some red parts right there. Let's pull out a little bit. And let's make it a map so you can see better what's going on. Population density, you'll see there's hardly anybody living there. Okay, let's take it off. And this is the aerial. This is it right here. So our earthquake swarm is here today. We did have an earthquake swarm and activity around the northwest area, which was very unusual, and the geologists have told us that there's magma refilling there. It's surprising that there's no GPS stations on this side, but we'll take a look at this. This is where the Yellowstone caldera is. And let's go in a little bit more, and we'll find out what the activity is and the movement concerning what the GPS stations are showing. Let's go here, GPS P720. And let's take a better look at it. And this shows us our east-west. If it's going up, it means it's going east. This is north-south. If it goes up, it means going north. So this is going northeast. It doesn't show us the inflation, unfortunately. Let's go to this one, WL, oh here, this shows us the inflation, WLWY. Okay, this was going northeast, now it's going west, and this is all over the place as well. And it's deflating, it looks like, it's deflating. But you can see it's, as the geologists tell us, Yellowstone is breathing. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. And let's go to something closer to our area. This one here should be good. NBYWY. Okay, this seems to be, maybe they're not working, they're just straight. Or not working, we don't know. But let's go to the inflation. Again, it's all over the place. And let's go to something around the lake. Let's go to this one. GPS, this one here. It's stuck onto the seismometer, but we'll see. Here, 709. Okay, it seems to be going east and steady, and it's again all over the place. That has to do with the seasonal rains as well. Let's go to this part above the lake. I think we saw this one already. And there's unfortunately, well, let's take this one towards the west. P7, 17. Again, it's going down, deflating. I guess Hebgen Lake, I remember at one point was inflating. Let's see this P458. It is inflating still, okay? Hebgen Lake. I remember for the past it was inflating. East is pretty steady, but it's going south, and it's inflating. It is inflating, which means that there's, from 2008 to today, it is inflating, which means that there's magma refilling there. Again, something else north of Hebgen Lake. Oh, this is amazing. This is a big difference from the other one that we saw. It's going east and north, and it is inflating. So it's going northeast. The land is moving northeast, northeast, and it's inflating. Whereas this one is moving northwest and inflating. Isn't that something? This part of the land is going northeast, this part of the land is going northwest. So, and they're inflating. Is this inflating? Let's see this one. Yes, it is inflating, but that's going northeast. So we do have very strange movement there. Let's take this one. Okay, this is going southwest and inflating a little bit. Southwest. Very strange movement. This is going southwest. Amazing. So that's what's happening in Yellowstone. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.